Welcome to Subramani. One question which many people ask is, what is the point in creating wealth if you are not spending it? Now, I know there is something called senseless compounding. Beyond a particular level of money, it does not really matter how much money you have. But the thing is not why you are saving money, because initially when you are 22, 23, you are saving stroke investing for buying certain things. Maybe that motorcycle, maybe that Europe trip, maybe the bigger car, maybe adding a room to your house after maybe 35, 40 or things like that. But beyond a stage, the wealth creation is largely likely to buy you time. When you are able to tell your boss, I'm not coming to the office from tomorrow, to have time to do something else. If somebody else is able to say what dress you should wear and at what time you should come and what you should eat and what you should do, then you're not financially free. You should be able to decide on all that, with whom you want to work, how much you want to work, whether you want to work on that topic, whether you want to work with that person, right? I enjoy my training, so I will never ever stop training. As long as I keep getting training assignments, I will keep doing it. That is by choice. I can do 4 trainings a month, I can do 4 trainings a year, it doesn't matter. The amount of money that I get from training doesn't matter. So similarly, largely wealth creation is a function of how much you save and how much you save in the initial stages of your life, because money saved, 10 rupees saved at 22 is much better than 10 rupees saved at 62. That's the sheer power of compounding, right? So over so many years, over 50 years, obviously your money would have grown twice, thrice, 4 times, whatever. So I'm not getting into the compounding thing, but you understand the compounding thing, right? So how much you save is far more important than how much you earn. A person earning 100 rupees and spending 90 is saving only 10, whereas a person earning 100 spending 10 is saving 90. 90 is bigger than 10. So it does not matter. Even if a person is earning 50, spending 10 and saving 40, he is better off than the person who is earning 100, spending 90 and saving 10. When I'm talking of 10% spending, I'm talking of boys and girls living with their parents. They have that ability to save that kind of money, and that saving in the initial stages is going to become the corpus for you to invest. And then when it is invested well, it creates wealth. So the basis of wealth is being able to save smartly, right? Save well, save smartly, whatever you want to call it, right? So you live with your parents, you don't have rent, you can offer to pay them rent. That's a different thing, because overall the kitty in the family doesn't change much, right? Whether you pay rent to them and they put it in an SIP or something like that. Look after taxation, etc. But yes, the wealth creation process, first thing is to be able to save well. Second, each person's feeling of being rich depends at what level of level of income and what level of expense they are. For a person saving, for a person who is spending 5 lakhs a year, 5 crores can be a big amount, whereas a person spending 5 lakhs a month needs 20 crores to have the same feeling. So how much money you have depends on how much you need. In fact, Gandhi says, I'm rich by the things that I do not need. If there are certain things you do not need, you don't have to spend money on that. So all that gets saved and that grows into your wealth. So it's important to know what are the things that you can live without, what are the things that you must have, because all this is saving towards something, right? If you don't know what you're saving for your financial independence. Financial independence is the first 2 alphabets, first 2 words in the acronym FIRE, right? So FIRE, which is financial independence and retirement early. I'm not talking about retirement. I'm talking to the 22-year-old saying have financial independence, because at some stage, if you want to start your own business, or if you are a girl and you want to have your kid, for maybe 2-3 years you want to take a break, make sure you have that much money. The financial independence for 3 years, financial independence for 2 years. When you're starting your business, you think money, it will take 2 years for the business to do well. So that financial independence, whatever it be. So there is no reason why you should not be saving stroke investing just because you say, no, I bought my motorcycle, I don't want to buy a house, I will anyway inherit this house in which I'm staying with my parents. I have no excuse to save stroke invest. Wrong. You have, every one of us have a reason to save stroke invest. The answer is very simple. You're buying yourself time at a stage in life when you can retire at 54 instead of retiring at 59 because you saved and that money got invested well. Both the combinations are necessary. You have to earn well. Only when you earn well can you save well. Don't believe all those videos which say even if you don't have coffee and you save 30 rupees a day, all that is useful, yes, but 40 rupees a day, it's the title of my book, saying save 40 rupees a day. I'm not even saying don't do that, but that's not enough. You have to earn well and you have to create wealth for yourself. Saving 50 rupees a day or 80 rupees a day, when I wrote this book, dollar was 40 rupees. Now the dollar is 80 rupees. So maybe you should save 80 rupees a day and grow it at 10% every year. That will create your retirement corpus. The other things like buying a house, for your marriage, for getting your children educated, you still need to create a corpus, right? So to be able to save, to be able to create wealth, you need to save and need to save well. So don't look too hard for the reason to save. The reason to save is very simple. You need to buy time for yourself. You need to be able to tell your boss, I am not coming from tomorrow. You should be able to tell your wife, you can leave your job and you've worked for 20 years, you can leave your job and this money will be adequate. But don't ask your wife to leave your job within 2 years of your marriage, because if something were to go wrong with you physically, then she has to be earning. So at what age should your wife give up her job? I'm assuming that husband and wife are earning equally. At what age should she give up her job? Maybe she's 40, 45, and that is the time to give up her job, not 25. I don't appreciate the fact that women give up their job saying, oh, my husband is earning well. What happens if he suddenly can't earn at 52? Your standard of living comes down dramatically. Don't make that mistake. Many people do, and I don't agree. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but yeah, the fact that you did not spend on something and you saved that money and you created the wealth, that is the luxury of being able to decide whether to work, with whom to work, etc. Financial independence is something which you get by spending less at an early stage, so that later on you have more money to spend. I'm not even saying cut all your expenses. Oh, I won't take a vacation, I won't go to a Starbucks, I won't go to I will not eat out, I will not stay in a good hotel. Don't do that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you it's like in Hindi they say पेट काट के पैसे बचाना, वो मत करो. But at least understand the importance of starting to save very early because of the power of compounding, right? You don't wake up at 48 and say, oh my god, I need to save for my retirement or for my daughter's education. That's not right. So starting early, saving well are the steps to creating wealth. And you create wealth not for anything else but to have the comfort of saying, today I don't want to do this work, I want to do something else, I want to learn something else. Maybe I want to learn Spanish and travel around the world. Maybe I want to take people, I know a friend of mine who is now chatting up with people and taking them around Mumbai and showing them Mumbai, and he says my fees is the lunch that you pay for, and he takes them to good hotels, and that's the only thing. He doesn't charge them a fee, doesn't charge them for petrol and things like that. He loves showing people around in Mumbai. He likes it, he does it as a hobby, right? It doesn't pay him, but he has fun doing it, and he gets work maybe once or twice a week, which is not bad. He does not want to do work more than that, right? So thank you.